Yo, what's up guys, it's Rifftic, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use Coco in Tower Fantasy PvP. So I see a lot of people who don't really know what they're doing with Coco, they don't know how to CC with Coco, they don't know how to build charge, so I'm going to be going over all of that in this video, including the best team comps and also the best relics to run with her. So if this video helps, remember to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So first things first, who is Coco and what is her role in PvP? How are you going to use her? If I had to give it a name, I would say she's probably somewhat of a support slash utility, and this kind of rules the same no matter what comp you're going to run. Her role stays relatively similar. I just wanted to go over really quick her abilities and what they do, specifically regarding to PvP, because I'm assuming you guys already know. Her skill is just a regular heal, and then her ultimate is also, or her discharge is also a heal. But the key thing to note about these heals is in PvP, her 3-star, it grants immunity to control effects and shatter. So what this means is whenever you're slowed, or you essentially get immunity to slows and knockups. Those are the two big ones. Whenever you are affected by either her skill or her discharge. So very important to know. So you're getting healed by that and you're immune to those CC. You are not, however, immune to stuns. So keep that in mind. It is different from hit stun immunity. As you can see, she has a S charge rating. It's very, very powerful charge rating. And I wanted to go into her combos a little bit. I would say Coco is probably one of the more technical characters in regards to her just general mechanics, and that is because of the way she builds charge and the way that she CCs your opponent. So her auto attack, you press it normally, it attacks a few times, and then that's it. You're never going to auto attack fully through the combo. What you're going to do is you're going to auto attack twice and then hold, and that looks like this. You've probably gotten hit by this in PvP, but that final hold attack, it knocks up enemies, and also it's just hard CC basically. So this is really annoying to play against in PvP, and it's very important that you learn how to combo this effectively. It's difficult, so I would recommend just going into the open world and just practicing this as best as you can. Auto twice and then hold. And if you auto after 3 times, sometimes it messes up like that, and then you just stand there like an idiot. So make sure that you get this so that you can do it every time. Auto, hold. The next thing I want to talk about was how she builds charge. Essentially, every time she dodges and then attacks, as you can see, I just got a little bit of charge there. Oh, and then I'm getting more because of the... I have her starred for some reason. But anyway, right here... if I can find it, her dodge attack, her tap normal attack during the short perfect dodge window, that's right after you finish dodging, and it grants you 75 weapon charge. So in PvP, the best way to utilize this is right out of the gates. When the match starts, you're immediately dodging and building up your charge. That way you have an advantage over your opponent already. And then the other thing I want to talk about was her downward attack. And that is when you attack in the air and then hold. It looks like this. And what this looks like in PvP is when you actually do that, in PvP, that blizzard effect at the end, actually, it seeks the target. So no matter where your enemy is, that last part right there, not the first auto, but that downward attack, will hit the enemy even if they're far away from you. So the combo gets a little bit complicated. Is you're going to jump up in the air, you're going to dodge forward, you're going to hit it, and then downward attack. This is the best way to build charge using Coco. Again, you're going to jump up, dodge, attack, and then hold. Jump, dodge, attack, hold. And you're going to get the initial charge from the dodge attack, and then you're going to get even more charge from the downward attack, because it's going to hit the enemy from a distance. It has a very, very large range, especially if you're tab spamming during it. So I know that's a little bit complicated. It's going to take some practice to get used to, but hopefully I'll be able to show you guys in the gameplay at the very end. So next things next, I want to go into some team comps and relics pretty briefly here. It's not super in-depth, I would say, because For the most part, Coco is a pretty versatile character. You can put her in most comps just because of her utility. It's very powerful. But some of the like big meta comps that use Coco are the Coco, Meryl, Nemesis combo. Also, I've seen Coco, a triple healer, Coco, Nemesis, and Zero. And then I've also seen Crow, Nemesis, and Coco. So those comps are the ones that like stand out when I think of Coco. I've seen her, if you don't have Nemesis, I've seen her being like substituted for Nemesis a little bit. But in general, you kind of want Nemesis. She's just a really good character. So, but if you don't, I have seen people run like a Coco, Huma, Meryl, and it's just a very, very aggressive build and play style. So all of those work pretty well. Again, I wouldn't touch the Forbidden King, Tsubasa, Shiro, or Samir, but who knows? Maybe you could get one of them to work. Let me know in the comments if you have. Wow, I'm very zoomed in. But next, we have Relics. So there isn't really too much to talk about here. In terms of Relics, I would say she's like pretty... Your Relics mostly depend on the other two characters you're going to run. But as a baseline, Magnetic Pulse, I say this every time. In addition to the hit stun for 5 seconds, I will like to add something just specific to Coco. I find myself in game a lot like trading Coco autos, trying to get that knock up, the auto hold on another player. We're both racing to see who can get there first. And a little trick that I use is while you're doing that, in order to avoid their Coco knock up, you can pop this in the middle of your combo. So like this looks something like this. So let me switch to it. So I'll be like in the middle of my combo, auto, I'll pop it now, and then, oh, well, I messed up, but I'll pop it right there and then get that knock up off. So essentially just winning your trades and being able to CC them before they CC you. Again, just run Magnetic Pulse and you'll be good to go. Another one, Magnetic Storm, might be good with Coco. The added pressure of having the tornadoes basically seeking the target while you're trying to CC them. It's just more CC. So that might be an option as well. But besides that, your Relics really depend on your other two characters. So with that, let's go into the gameplay and commentary, and I'll show you guys what it looks like to use Coco at a high level. So this is a game I played, I think it's in Battle Lord, and as you can see right out the gate, I immediately start dodge auto attacking, building up that charge in the bottom right hand corner to effectively just start getting a lead above my opponent. I actually play this game very, very poorly at the beginning, but I actually end up doing pretty well, as you can see, because of Coco actually. So here we go. I keep trying to auto, totally blew that. I needed to get closer to him for the Meryl discharge, but I was able to get the freeze using Coco. That's something that I forgot to mention earlier, is it's pretty nice to have Coco to set up for Meryl specifically. They have very good synergy because you can switch to Coco to use her to freeze basically once you're fully charged, and then once they're frozen, switch to Meryl and get that discharge off. It's a really, really good combo. I'll speed it up a little bit. Basically it was pretty normal for the beginning. I used the discharge there to heal up a little bit. Unfortunately, I don't actually utilize the down attack in this video. I wish I had done it just so I could show you guys what it looks like in game. But for the most part, you can just do that whenever you are just planning on dodge attacking normally. Just adding the extra layer of jumping up and then doing the dodge attack and then holding to hopefully do some extra damage to them once you're in range is very helpful. So I just died to his Crow. I don't respect it, and I get punished for it. But the second half is where it gets a little bit more interesting. I get the freeze off of using Coco, and then I land the discharge. I should have Meryl skilled there, but I didn't. I don't know what I was doing. I was preparing to, if you saw, but I didn't expect him to jetpack right there. but I was still able to get the Meryl discharge off because of Coco. Dodging his crow. Always run when a crow magnetic pulses. When their character turns yellow, you just gotta run from that. Jump over his Meryl skill. Continue to auto. I get the freeze, and then it's a free discharge, and I kill him. And that's like pretty textbook Coco use right there. Getting the freeze and getting the Meryl discharge. It's just like 1-2. Like, as soon as I get the freeze, I Meryl discharge. So now we're basically even. 1-to-1. Health and shield are pretty much even here. We trade some Nemesis. He's looking to go in on me for Crow. Yeah, right here, you can see him running up. I'm immediately running away. Or actually, no, I decided to take the trade because I know I can win. I have more shield than him. I get the freeze, but I wasn't able to do anything with it. I'm forced to run because of the Crow discharge. And he also magnetic pulsed. And then right here, I want to slow down. I run down. I start Cocoing him. He gets up in the air, and you can't actually tell. But because I'm tab spamming, it's still targeted on him. And I'm able to get that final hold animation on him. So right now, he's getting knocked up, even though he's in air from the jetpack. So right there, he falls down, because after the knockup, he automatically falls down right into my Meryl discharge, and it's GG. So that right there, I just really wanted to point out, because it's really important you learn how to tab spam as well, because that would not have hit right there if I hadn't been tab spamming. In that case, if I had not tab spammed, the last ability, the hold, auto, and then the hold part where it knocks him up, it would have landed like right down here on the ground instead of hitting him up in the air. So key thing to take away is Coco, very good for setting up your other DPSs, especially Meryl. Use her to get the freezes, and make sure you practice the Coco combos, both the auto hold and also the jump dodge auto hold. And yeah, so remember to like, comment, subscribe if this helped you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.